Friends Explained, Season 2, Episode 6. The one with the baby on the bus. The whole gang is at Monica's when Ross has a severe allergic reaction to her kiwi lime pie. Tongue swelling, the works. Monica rushes him to the ER, and Joey and Chandler volunteer to babysit baby Ben. Meanwhile, at Central Perk, Phoebe's about to learn that her coffeehouse gig isn't as secure as she thought.
So this episode kicks off with Monica holding baby Ben, and the kid will not stop crying. The second Ross takes him back, total silence. Monica immediately spirals, convinced her future children will hate her too.
Classic Monica. A baby cries and it becomes a referendum on her entire future as a mother. And then Chandler tries to comfort her and accidentally insults her love life in the process, which is peak Chandler.
Then Ross eats a slice of Monica's pie and his tongue starts swelling. She used kiwi instead of key lime, and he's allergic. She has to drag him to the hospital while he's barely able to form words, insisting the whole way that his tongue is getting better.
And he's terrified of needles. A grown man with a PhD desperate for any alternative to a shot, squeezing Monica's hand so hard she's in more pain than he is. The lisp from the swollen tongue turns every word into comedy gold.
Meanwhile, Joey has a brilliant idea. Babies are woman magnets. They load up the stroller with every supply Ross owns and hit the streets, basically using Ben as a prop.
First woman who walks up assumes they're a couple. Their faces just fall.
They course correct hard. They meet two other women on a city bus, and Joey overcorrects so aggressively, trying to prove they're straight, that it circles right back to suspicious.
But somehow it works. They all agree to grab drinks. Everyone gets off the bus. And then the moment of horror. Where's Ben?
Still on the bus, rolling away through the city.
No adult, no explanation. Just a baby on public transit. This might be the single most irresponsible thing anyone does in the entire series. They abandoned Ross's newborn son for two women they'd known for 3 minutes.
They call the transit authority, and the excuse Chandler comes up with is that they're doing research for a book. Joey just blurts out the truth. They lost a car seat on a bus, and, oh, there was a baby in it.
Incredible. How do you lose a baby?
They eventually track Ben to the Department of Human Services, but there are two identical babies in the room, and they cannot tell which one is his.
So what do they do?
Flip a coin. Joey tries to remember if Ben was wearing ducks or clowns on his shirt, spots what he thinks is a mole on one baby. Turns out it was just food. So they genuinely gamble on it with a coin toss.
The logic for picking sides is unreal. Ducks is heads because ducks have heads, as if clowns don't. The comeback is something about terrifying birthday party clowns, which honestly tracks for Chandler's childhood.
Over at Central Perk, the manager Terry hires a professional musician named Stephanie to replace Phoebe on Sundays. Rachel has to break the news and negotiates for Phoebe to at least play after Stephanie, but unpaid.
Phoebe refuses on principle. She'd rather sing on the sidewalk for spare change than accept being the unpaid opener at her own venue.
She ends up outside performing protest songs and collecting donations. About $6 of real money plus a condom someone accidentally dropped in her guitar case. A teenager comes sprinting back for it, apparently an emergency.
But the sweet moment is Rachel coming outside with a blanket and requesting Smelly Cat. Phoebe realizes she was performing for the wrong reasons, and that her real audience was right there all along.
Everything converges back at the apartment. Monica holds Ben, and for the first time all episode, he doesn't cry. Nice payoff after her spiral at the beginning. Then Ross goes to change the diaper and finds a human services property stamp.
Busted. Chandler grabs the kiwi pie and holds Ross off like it's a weapon, while Joey bolts out the door. Using your friend's allergy as a shield? That's friendship on this show.
And the closing scene is Phoebe teaching Stephanie how to perform Smelly Cat. This professional guitarist can play anything, but cannot nail Phoebe's signature song. And Phoebe is completely serious about it being genuinely difficult.
Joey and Chandler's babysitting privileges are toast. Phoebe's Central Perk gig remains threatened. Smelly Cat survives another challenge.